Hello everybody, Brios here, and for you guys today, I'm taking out a mech that I haven't played in quite a while, and that's because PGI recently released information about their annual rewards program. And that's a program you can get rewarded with lots of freebies, cockpit items, MC, GSP, assorted stuff just for throwing money at PGI. And one of the most treasured things you can get from the program are the loyalty mechs. And this, my friends, is a loyalty mech. In case you're not familiar, this is the 55-ton Inner Sphere battle mech, the Wolverine, a really good mech by the way. They don't give out lousy mechs for free. They do sometimes, but this is not lousy. The variant in question is the 7D, which is similar to the C-Build version. But what the loyalty version have is a bracket L behind the name, and it has a unique pattern. Hexagon based, reminds me of the board game, and most importantly, it has a 30% C-Build bonus. So you got a free good mech that can grind C-Builds really well, and yeah, it's pretty darn good also. In fact, let me tell you about how to get this particular mech for free. And yes, this in a way is an advertisement for PGI, because I do recommend you guys spend a bit of money and throw it at PGI. But I do believe deep down in my heart that if you love a game or other things, do invest a bit of money in it to reward the company for whatever happiness you enjoy. There's of course things we don't like, but yeah, always look at the positives. But also, ultimately, PGI is a business, and without inflow of cash, they will ultimately die or die bracket faster. So anyway, for this particular mech, it's pretty easy. For the second lowest tier is the MC reward tier. The lowest tier is basically just to play games, you get a cockpit item or something like that. But to get this mech, you just have to buy a bit of MC. In fact, there is a sale on right now, and if you look here, you will see that with the sale on, for spending $6.95 US, you get a total of 1,625 MC, which is really decent, but you also get 2.4 million C-Builds, good for modifying your mech, and also a mech bay, and all this just from the sale, which is quite substantial. But by buying this $6.95 MC package, it's the lowest of all the packages. I don't recommend buying like 100 MC, that's like 100 US dollars, that's way too much. Go buy cheeseburgers or something like that, or lots of chicken wings. I like chicken wings. But anyway, for $6.95, you buy the MC reward, and you also qualify for the MC reward in the loyalty program, which if you look here, you can redeem a whole bunch of other mechs. But this mech is one of my favorites, so I do recommend this as a redeem. And anyway, let's get down to this mech itself. So the Wolverine is actually a really good mech. Pre-Quadrant, before the Quadrant changes, which was over a year back, there were only a few viable chassis. The rest were pretty darn pathetic, underperforming compared to these top tier kings, and that's what made the game really boring even for people like me. But with the Quadrant changes coming in, there's so many other builds that are viable and fun to play. So yeah, that's nice. So anyway, this build is basically a good skirmisher. The Wolverine is able to jump, it has a large engine cap, it moves fast, the side torsos are really high mounted. So the missiles here, you can see the missiles, high mounted on the left torso, so it makes a great pop-tarting build. And with the combination of speed, mobility, and pop-tarting, it's also pretty darn tanky. And let's get down to the build. So I'm running a pretty common MRM build. A 30 and a 20 rack on the left torso with 6 tons of ammunition is more than enough for quick play. The reason I'm packing so much ammunition is because MRM spread a lot, so you need to do a lot of firing before you do quality damage. They do a lot of damage because they spread all over the place, but to take out the enemy, it takes a bit more time, and yeah, that is a problem. It also has great range. MRMs with the skills, which I'll show you later, fire off to about 600 over meters, which sounds nice, but at the upper tier of its range bracket, it just doesn't hit a lot. But with 6 tons of ammunition, you have the confidence to fire at maximum range, even though it just does a fraction of the damage because you have a lot of ammo. And the best thing about this build, the 7D especially, with an XL280 engine, it moves to a speed of 82.5. But what is unique to the 7 Delta, the 7D variant, is you can mount Mask. And with Mass, you can boost the speed, you can boost the speed to about 103, so you can vroom faster all over the place. But most importantly, you can boost the mobility stats, the XL, decel, turn rate, and twist speed. So that's what makes this mech, the Wolverine, a really deadly build. With the high mounted missiles, with the MRM specifically, you can pop tart, fire those missiles and drop back into cover. So it's a really strong pop tarting build. And with the mask, not only can you vroom everywhere as you see from the gameplay, you can peek around the corner, fire your missiles and pop back into cover or move away. All that really fast, making you a really hard hit to hit target for the enemy. Great for skirmishing, as we call it in the game, or hit and run tactics. With 4 jump jets, you have pretty darn good jump capability. And this was the build I used in the gameplay, which I'll feature later. In fact, there is a better build. So by removing the double heatsink and removing half a ton of ammunition, you can actually boost the engine to 300, which is actually what I recommend. But I'll leave both links to MacDB for both builds in the description below. Up to you guys. So then going on to skills, for this build, because it's a pop-tarting combatant, you want to get all the 5 nodes and lift speed. This is really good if you're playing a pop-tarting mech. It boosts the initial thrust of your jump jets, so when you activate your jump jets, you move up faster, able to engage the enemy rapidly and pop back into cover, and all this before they can move out of position. So really useful. And because of the quirks, which I forgot to mention guys, I forgot to mention the quirks. Let's take a look at the quirks here. Yep, here. So it has a lot of good missile quirks. Just focusing on the missile quirks to save time, we have a missile heat generation quirk of -10% and a cooldown of 20%. That allows you to fire the missiles faster and generate less heat. And as I was saying, the missiles spread a lot at long range, so with the missile velocity quirk of 10%, they travel faster, allowing you to hit them better. A bit of survivability and some ballistic quirks are nice, but even though it has 2 ballistics in the arms are really low mounted. So yeah, you can run other builds because they have nice ballistic quirks, but the ballistic arms are low, so yeah, I like high mounts. So as I was saying, on to the skills. With those high mounted torso weapons and all those quirks, I'm getting all the cooldown, all the range and all the heat gen quirks. That allows me to have a cooldown boost of 12% from skills, 32% total including the cooldown quirk. So this mech fires fast, it fires at long range about 630 meters with lots of ammunition, so you can do it, fire the missiles at long range confidently and without running out of ammo. And the heat gen quirk, 10.5% combines with the heat gen quirk, like I said, 20.5%. So it fires fast at long range and generates less heat. Eventually it'll still overheat, but yeah. And in addition to the 10% velocity quirk with 5 nodes of velocity, that gives me a total of 15 here, plus 10% from the quirk, 25% velocity boost, which helps to engage enemies because you got to lead the missiles. And talking about leading the missiles and spread, with the missile quirks here, I'm getting 2 nodes of missile rack for more ammunition and 2 nodes of missile spread, 5% decrease in spread, which helps a lot because, as I said a billion times, MRM spread a lot of damage. In terms of survivability, I'm getting 7 nodes of structural density and all the nodes of armor hardening, all 12 of them. That gives me an armor bonus of 19% and a structure bonus of 23.8, allowing you to soak quite a bit of fire. In fact, Wolverines have pretty good hitboxes and they jump, so by jumping and twisting, you can soak really a lot of damage. Finally, moving on to operations, 5 nodes of cooldown to dissipate the heat 10% faster. I normally recommend 100% radar deprivation, but I kinda ran out of SP, so getting the minimum in my opinion of 40% for 5 SPs, allowing you to lose the locks faster. And finally, for auxiliary, 5 nodes for strikes. It's pretty cool running already, so you don't need the cool shots. So that's it, ladies and gents, for the Loyalty Wolverine. Redeemable if you qualify by paying buying just a bit of MC. And for the Astute Observer, you notice I haven't bought the MC yet. I'll buy it soon, don't worry, I definitely will get it, God willing. So with that being said, let's get down to the gameplay and I'll show you that this mech is pretty darn vicious. So let's go. And here we are on Frozen City Night Classic for the first showcase match. Game mode is skirmish, so we're just gonna run around as usual and smash each other in the face, which suits me nicely. Just like this map suits this build nicely, because Classic has a lot of small hills and small buildings, allowing me to pop-tart over the terrain and move from cover to cover quickly with that mask, sowing confusion as I deploy, or rather employ, a hit and run strategy. And talking about hit and run, in this particular match I happened to bump into a fellow streamer, Ocean Rift. I think he's in a Cicada, also a hit and run mech, so it's a pretty intense match. Do drop by his Twitch channel, give him a follow. He's a really chill streamer, nice guy. Link to his Twitch channel is in the description below. But without further ado, let's use the match to vroom to the front, get a quick feel of the enemy, and basically hit and run with this wonderful MRM build. So that's the first target. Timberwolf just out of range, but it's fine. Kind of alone in Charlie 3 as you see from the minimap. So I'm going to redeploy to Bravo 4 since most of my team is there. First strike goes in. I like to drop one strike first to confuse the enemy as the team forms up.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
So using the mass to move from cover to cover. Team is trading, which is good. Second strike goes down. I think there are quite a lot down there. I like to run through explosions. Kind of mask your movement. So some missiles into that Marauder 2. Team is trading here, but we're kind of outnumbered. We need more people to trade. We've already lost one mech. Our poor locals had run forward and died sadly. Happens a lot, sadly. So 3 mechs, 4 mechs in front of me, but with my jump jets, I'll stick with them, pop tart over them and fire those missiles. That's how you use the pop tarting strategy. But it's getting a bit crowded here. A strike will do massive amounts of damage, and we've lost another mech already. Not in a good spot here. I was actually trying to decide where to go. But I think most importantly, I shouldn't be in the front line. Gonna go back a bit, let mechs like this awesome and those behind me move up with the delta. 0-3, definitely not good. Down by 3. Enemy assaults are doing a lot of damage. It's time for me to bug out. Ultimately, I'm still a medium mech. One Highlander twisting the damage away. He's caught CT, I can get him. Moving to cover, waiting for him, and getting that kill. 1-4. Enemy is flanking us from our right, so I'm gonna cover the right. Hopefully I don't get shot from the left. 1-5, wow, this team is just evaporating. There was a stalker here. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Oh, Ocean got that kill. I thought I had him. 2-5, alright. So this is where the MASC, the mass, comes in useful. Using it to move to a speed of 103, I think. Picking out targets like this Shadowcat, he seems isolated. Yep. Managed to get a nice jump shot on him. Securing that kill. 3-6. Slowly clawing it back. But it's basically 6 versus 9 right now. Not good odds. So as the team is trading, which is a good thing, I'm just using a mass to move from cover to cover. One isolated mech dog here. ATMs. Gonna use my right side to soak damage as I try to move into minimum range. He has ER mediums. If you look at my paper doll, my left torso is my critical torso. It is XL, so gotta protect it. Giving him a difficult target by running around rapidly and jumping. 8? Could it be rid of any side torso? Could it be we're fighting our way back? Left torso now.
Target destroyed.
Almost 8-8. My eyes deceived me. My old eyes thought it was a 8-8, but it's now... Oh, it is 8-8 now. Okay. So my right arm still has armor, so I'm gonna use the right side to shield that from damage. Forming up on these two heavies here. Timbers is sticking on him. This Timbers is sticking. I can afford the heat, so just, yeah, blasting him. Why not, right? In such a case, stay close to your team. The last 3 of us are staying together. Staying together here. Finding one target at a time, like this guy. Oh, that's the stick of a Timber, no weapons.
Target acquired.
Aha,
New
another mech.
target acquired.
Could it be the Stalker? No, it's a King Crab. Oh, it was caught.
New target
Human Charlie.
acquired.
And how the tables have turned. It is now 11-10. Last one's a caught, Phoenix Hawk. Two of us, me and Ocean versus this guy here. Yep,
CT.
one shot CT. This is where MRMs are really deadly, because I just need to scratch him with this sand blasting weapon. Predicting his movement. No, he's not on the right. And there he is. Almost got him. Hit his sides. One jump. Can I get a jump kill? Yeah, I did.
No more hostiles.
So that's a pretty intense match. We were down quite a bit at one point. So we end the match 12-10. So that was a really fun match. And really close. 820 damage, 5 kills, 2 solo. Not bad at all. And a nice match score of 620 for all that quality damage. So the last match on Frozen Classic was certainly a really intense match, coming from 1-5 down at one point and getting 5 kills to clutch the match. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that particular match. I really enjoyed playing it. Intense games like those are just the best, win or lose. And thankfully I won. And talking about matches, this time it's on Viridian Borg for the second showcase match. It's domination, so we're all rooming to the center. And yeah, this particular match I was doing a nice casual group drop together with Lady Wolf, Termkill and Pavo with a nice form and group. Yet again, you're gonna try use the strength of this build to vroom to the front line, reposition and pop tart to fire those wonderful MRM 50.
New target acquired.
Yeah.
Target
Artillery
spotted.
strike online.
What's my
Target
range?
acquired.
632. Alright, I guess I can pop tart a bit. Weapons are left side, I suppose.
Fuel at 20%. Fuel
I hit him.
at 0%.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target
New
spotted.
target
Away there.
acquired.
Keep it up. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Oh, way too far for me, duh.
Artillery strike
Target
online.
spotted.
They are chasing squirrels. Echo 5 has targets.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Not a good spot. Echo
Target
left
spotted.
also.
Target spotted.
Nice. Nice lady. Oh, strike. I'm gonna push up Echo 5 to Echo 6.
Target
Target spotted.
acquired.
4 jumpies.
Fuel at
Nope.
Enemy assistance.
Ah, damn terrain. Warhammer Echo 5.
Target spotted.
Starting on that Warhammer.
Target spotted.
Nice. Charlie next, please. Let's push. Go for legs, Charlie. Lots of assaults there.
artillery strike online.
Charlie, right
New
leg.
target acquired.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
Warhawk City, Delta.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Battle Master, right leg, Charlie.
Online.
Target spotted.
3-1. No, lady went down.
Target destroyed.
Sorry.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. 0%.
Lots in Echo 5, Echo 6 top border.
Target
Going for
spotted.
kilo.
Left arm critical damage.
Delta 6 is an assault.
Target spotted.
Critical. Artillery strike activated. Critical.
Arctic Wolf, Foxtrot City.
Spotted. Need assistance.
Let's just finish him
Target
off.
destroyed. New target acquired.
India, City. Bondago.
Artillery strike.
6-4 is a close fight. Close fight. Stay together. Echo 5.
New target acquired.
It's Vroom. 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 Vroom vroom.
New target.
Vroom vroom, bravo. That's a nice hit, but he didn't go down.
New target.
Target spotted.
Damn Locust, come back. There's room to get you. I'll never catch him though, I'm only 103.
New target acquired.
Oh, he went down. Vroom vroom.
Online.
Vroom.
Target destroyed.
Oh, Paul gets another kill.
Okay.
That's it, well done. Oh,
Command is
not
happy
enough
to hear of
room.
your success and achievements on the surface.
So let me catch on chat here. Griffin, Monty talking about Griffin, a buddy of yours, born with, I can't pronounce it, dyslexia. Yeah. 857, 2 kills, still a strong build. 590 max score. Nice. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this video on the Loyalty Wolverine, available as a free redeem through the annual Loyalty Rewards program. And I hope you enjoyed this video and do consider redeeming this beast of a mech. So till next time guys, I'll see you guys on the battlefield and ciao.